Hey, what's up, guys? Just checking in. What's today? Oh, I don't have my watch on. Today's Wednesday. It's Wednesday afternoon, and I just want to check in and share a couple thoughts that have been percolating. I'm listening to a book right now called Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone, and this is a guy who puts out a lot of sales and business content. So I've, for months now, been doing a deep dive into his material, and one principle has been on the front of my mind, and I've been trying to apply it to my work and my position. And I think it's relevant to share because again, this is a channel I'm going to hope to start sharing with my clientele, so that you can see and know what I'm trying to do for you guys. And this principle, I guess he doesn't call it this, and it may not even be a foundational principle to what he said, but it's just something he mentioned at one point, which was 75% of the work that he does, he doesn't get paid for. Whether it's referring, business to other colleagues, or just the extra legwork or charity work that he does, or, you can imagine all that goes into running multiple companies and servicing, thousands of clients, and also employing, a couple hundred people. That your job description for what, or the work you actually do when you say, hey, if I move this widget from here to there, I'm getting compensation for it. The ratio is what he put out there, right? It's, hey, I get paid for 25% of the work I do, but 75% of what I do is unpaid. So I'm trying to, and I think it's a good way to frame it, because then you have a good attitude about all those extra little things you're doing all the time. Because I think the worst attitude possible is to say, oh, that's not my job, or that's outside of my job description. You start to really confine yourself and narrow the lane that you're able to operate in. And so that's the attitude I've tried to bring to this new role, is to understand that, hey, there's going to be 3/4 of what I'm doing in a given week, let's say, that is not going to be, oh geez, I'm getting another call. Okay, so that's not going to be, let me cancel this guy. That's not going to be paid work, right? So going the extra mile for a client, going the extra mile for a colleague to get them set up. And I've really been applying that. And so it again, hasn't necessarily affected my compensation, but it does make the day a lot more fulfilling, which is huge, and it feels good to help other people. It feels good to go the extra mile. And so once you frame it correctly and you have a good attitude about it, I think it opens up more doors. It starts more conversations. People are willing to go the extra mile for you because they remember, hey, he helped me that one time. So that's an attitude I've really been trying to take as I'm entering into this new position. And so know that for my clients, if you make it back this far, know that I'm trying to do that for you as well. Hey, I know that there's only 1/4 of what I do for a given client is going to be something that actually has to do with the transaction we're doing, but there's going to be another 3/4 of the work that I'm going to do around that to service that client, to make them feel like they're being properly served. That is not necessarily part of the transaction, but knowing that it's worth doing because that's what it takes to build up your own self in the marketplace. So again, maybe I'm working these ideas out a little bit in my own head, but figured it was worth sharing and getting on tape. And so let me know what you guys think about, okay, hey, what is my split? Because if you limit yourself and you say, oh, I'm only going to do what I get paid for, that really starts to shrink the bubble. And then in reality, I think the principle still applies. I still think that people, you're really only getting paid for 25% of the work you do. So if you shrink that and you really only try and do work that you're getting paid for, then your 25% is going to shrink. As opposed to if you just blow up the whole 100%, well, then my 25% is going to grow along with that. So just some thoughts as I pull in to grab a quick lunch, and hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.